The Bulldogs in 2024, a team that only won 7 games in total last year, 7 games in total the previous season, and they've already racked up 6 wins this year. They're definitely on the improve. Their defence is far removed from anything they've shown us in recent times. They are a big hope today to get this joint jumping. Brandy and Cooper. Brandy, you've been down on ground. I mean, this is old days. This is Canterbury-Parramatta.
This is buzzing, Vossi. The atmosphere is fantastic on the field. They're talking, in excess of 40,000 here to watch these two. And you couldn't have had a better week to have the Eels and the Dogs involved in a game. The Eels found life in their season last week with a big win over the Sharks.
The teams in the I4Give Cup, Parramatta and Canterbury. It's as simple as that. It's the blue and gold of Parramatta, and it's the blue and white of Canterbury.
Clint Gutherson playing his 200th game too, and Vossi, I said on field that this is why in the pre-game show that this is the reason I'm thinking the Eels can get up today off the back of Gutho playing his 200 and just knowing what he means to the side and what he means to his teammates. If ever you're going to get an effort for a player, I think it's today with a milestone game for that man, Clint Gutherson. I'm sure Junior Paulo, Regan Campbell-Gillard and those big names in this Parramatta side will lift.
In those 200 games, a handful for Manly, 195th for Parramatta. What an atmosphere. Live and exclusive on Fox League. Accor Stadium is jumping. Have a look at that. Canterbury underway on this Monday. The Bulldogs first use the catches with Burton. And it's King, quite appropriately, on the King's birthday with a first hitter. And Canterbury get 3 in the tackle. 6 minutes into the contest. Looks lively here. Brown, Moses, on for Gutherson. And then for Talangi. This young star in the making.
You know that you're going to go to the other side and test out Cherry. And watch this, 1-1 lead. The speed out the back and the indecision there from Carraz creates the space. But nice connection here from the spine. First Brown, then Moses got the ball to Gutherson and Talangi finished. How
good did Parramatta look with the ball? How crisp he's got it. Talangi moved out the wing because Mike Recevo isn't there. The passing is very crisp. They look sharp in attack. They're running direct the big men.
He hits the first one well. Here he goes. Mitchell Moses. Hello. He may be having a good day. What a beauty. So what an opportunity for Canterbury. They come up with the ball 25 metres out from the Parramatta line after one of the most untidy plays you'll see this year. Owen Sexton, Tracy brilliant, and
swings from open down to the short side as we watch this try first, and the key there was the depth in formation. They gave themselves time to catch pass, draw the Parramatta players in, and then create the space on the extreme edge. They all played their part before Crichton got the ball on a free run to the line, but I think the Parramatta trainer might be checking Bryce Cartwright for a HIA. Such was the pass before throwing it across the sideline as coming out of their own end.
Straight runner was Salmon. Took a good tackle from Cartwright to stop him. Money now. Back right side. Man, deliberate to Sexton. Out to Crichton.
It was a 2-on-2 situation. Crichton just took Arcee on, Dejan Arcee on the outside and drags in Russell, and flicks, delivers a brilliant flick pass there to Blake Wilson, who cuts back on the inside of the cover defence. Just watch Crichton at work here. Gets on the outside, drags in Russell. That is brilliant. It just doesn't get any better than that. And Blake Wilson still had a fair bit to do. Steps inside, a couple of the defenders coming across. What a special try from the Dogs.
Yeah, that angle was outstanding. Replay.
From 6 down. And a 4-point lead. To Brown, to Gutherson, to Russell. Takes on Wilson. Pass back, I reckon they've got it down. Underneath all of that, I think Dejan Arcee got it down.
We've got no try case. Okay, I don't think he actually gets the ball to the line.
He's
if he does, he's got possible double
massively
movement.
over the top in celebration.
Well, he certainly got himself into the in-goal area. Whether he's grounded the ball or not.
Play's been cleared up until this point.
He's short.
The ball is initially grounded short of the line. We're just looking at all available angles to see if it ever gets to the line.
Only has to touch it. Only has to brush a bit of the white stripe, Brandy. And it's not a double movement. It's the momentum of others that pushed him there.
Yeah. Can we just play it in normal speed just to see how his momentum does drag him in? Oh, boy, it's hard to say that the ball's got to be somewhere there on the line. Stephen Crichton's got the left hand under it.
Based on all available camera angles, we'll be supporting the on-field call.
But how
we have a decision.
Did that hand get there?
Yeah, I thought balance of probability.
Balance of probability says it's a touchdown.
10 in, 10 out.
Try try. The influence of Mitchell Moses was there to be seen because he was on the right-hand side. Felt like there was a lot of Dogs defenders. He knew that.
Moses bombs from 35 metres out. And Tracy there. Ball came loose. Gutherson. Parramatta's in again. Blaze Tulagi has a double. They'll check the contest with Tracy.
Just looking to confirm that Clint Gutherson pulls the ball forward to have a knock on Parra.
Okay.
Well, I think that's all we can be looking for. Gutherson up, contesting the bomb, which is...
Knock one off you, pulling the ball forward.
Kick chaser onside.
The attacking situation that you want. You want your player playing at the footy. Gutherson flies high.
Just looking to determine who knocks on first.
I think the right arm, right hand of Gutherson just sneaks in. Looks like it's going to be Connor Tracy's ball. But does that right hand push
Connor
the ball?
Tracy knocks the ball forward into Clint Gutherson first, and then Clint Gutherson knocks on. We have a decision.
His right hand does push the ball forward.
And that play just sums up Gutherson. In game 200, the ball goes up. He's all effort. Just didn't want to make it easy for Connor Tracy.
Last for Parramatta. Canterbury's defence holding firm. Moses on the run of the last. Flicks it out the back. What a move from Cartwright. He'll go all the way. He passes back in. Parramatta score.
Just watch Mitch Moses. One chaser, beaten. Gets past Curran. Great flick pass out to Cartwright. Does well, holds the defence, takes both of them out, and then throws around the corner pass back into Penasini. And Mitch Moses, brilliant stuff from the Parramatta halfback.
This is so good from Mitch Moses because when you play the Dogs as a halfback, you know there's going to be kick pressure. When Salmon came flying out, there was a little bit of space. Mitch Moses didn't hesitate. He just went bang on the right foot, and that flick pass. That is an outstanding skill to be running at full tilt and flick it to your right, land in the breadbasket of Cartwright. He does a good job, but that is all down to Mitch Moses and the ability to play in the moment.
When you pressure someone like Mitch Moses and when you take his kick option away because you get so close to him, do you then have to worry about the tackle?
Tries have been top shelf today, haven't they? Moses kick, lovely technique. He's 2 from 2. Unsuccessful in getting him there that time. Ball with Burton.
That's better.
That's big. Thoughts and prayers. No, with no help. It bounces well. And the onside score.
Jacob Preston then interferes with play.
Well, he does.
We have a decision.
He gets too close to Gutherson.
Well, there you go.
Wow, what an anti-climax for the Dogs fans here.
Well,
Yeah, they'll reset it.
Beats Parramatta go upfield. There you go, with 10 seconds to go. Canterbury denied a third try and the lead. Lane there. They're 12 from the Canterbury line. Parramatta fans trying to get them fired up. And the man who won the challenge, Tuilagi, has now won the lottery.
And I have to say, up until now, Kelma Tuilagi has been a little bit disappointing, but comes up trumps in a big game and ran a nice hole there.
That's beautiful ball playing from Dylan Brown. He had 4 and 4 defenders. He just eyeballs his opposite player, skips to the outside, and look at him there. Just lays on a nice pass there for Tuilagi. It's beautiful ball playing there.
16 points is the season average. Canterbury have conceded Parramatta. And Parramatta have just edged past that very early in the second half. Bob, not sure whether Carras is onside. Darting through, he gets there first. Knocked out Parramatta. Play on 7, pops it up forward. It went forward. Parramatta hang on again.
Well, Lara just spoke about the crowd. How many times in the last 5 minutes have they been up off their chairs thinking that they've had a try? They go awfully close again. Carras, great job. Gets it back. It was knocked backwards, and then all they had to do was keep it alive, and the flick pass just went forward, not backwards to the support players. Parramatta just hanging on.
Just seems the biggest game. He almost scored a try with his second touch. Another penalty to Parramatta. What is that penalty count? Is it 7-1?
Gee, they've had some leg ups out of their own end, the Eels, and not saying that for any reason or that the penalty shouldn't have been blown. That one, oh, that's it. If that's the example of a crusher we don't want to see. See how he lifted him and then went down hard? That's what we want to get out of the game. That is a crusher that should be penalised and should be put on report.
It might get him sin bin.
That's a deliberate crusher.
9-1 penalty count here to Parramatta. Stand by. Referee Goff calling Kurt man forward.
I agree. I think he's gone for 10.
So crusher, we pick him up, we dump him, lose our legs. It's in the bin.
Yeah.
And on report.
No question about that. None at all. I thought we'd actually gotten rid of her out of the game where all crushes were accidental and players just got in awkward positions. That is the one that
has them in front. Burton waves a few signals there. Play 4. Marty goes the other way. Sexton kicks before the last. Preston. No, not quite. Tracy says yes. I don't know whether Preston does that.
Confirming he grounds the ball on
He's the least excited.
Well, his teammates look a lot more confident than Jacob Preston does. Clint Gutherson, the race is on between
Play's
these
been cleared
two.
up until this point.
A beautiful kick. Has it gone too far? Well, he's beating Gutho.
Oh. Jacob Preston grounds the ball on the dead ball line. We have a decision.
How close can the Dogs go to scoring a try but be denied?
How many have there been?
That's 4. That's 4 in the last 10 minutes.
And I like that from Toby Sexton too, because Reid Marty did some craft, sold the dummy.
Now man, Sexton goes out the back. Tracy Stone back the ball. Tracy back inside. Crichton scores it. Connor Tracy.
But this time just too much speed. Connor Tracy out the back. Just gets around Dejan Arce. Can't match him for speed. A little bit of footwork back on the inside. Links with the skipper, Stephen Crichton. And the Dogs, well, they've been across the line 5 times and denied every time. But this one counts and the Dogs are back in it.
Yeah, it was the speed of Crichton on the lead runner first, and then out the back of shape came Connor Tracy and just sliced them apart. And I love the fact that the Dogs aren't overcomplicating it. They know they got the mismatch on the right-hand side with Stephen Crichton up against Dejan Arce, and they just keep going back there and they get their rewards. I'll tell you what a brilliant couple of minutes it's been from Crichton and Burton. Burton, remember the 40-20.
Money now. Man turns it for Sexton. They're moving again. Tracy. Speed again. Away to Wilson. Wilson.
Couldn't go with him. Kurt Mann has done such a great job squaring things up on the inside and giving those outside men space. Connor Tracy, debatable whether the last pass was forward or it was flat, but Blake Wilson runs in under the post, and Connor Tracy's speed has delivered the 4 points. How did he stay in the field of play? Wilson, what a second half he's had.
The Dogs have had 8 line breaks. And when the game's on the line, they go to the right side where we saw Stephen Crichton having a mini-meeting with his team. And there's no doubt that leadership that Stephen Crichton showed in that moment is the reason why the Dogs have hit the front.
Burton is. Margin is 4. The margin is 4. Canterbury, the most improved of 2024. These are sensational scenes here.